Good afternoon, YouTube. This is your man, All the Red George page. Comes to you live on YouTube. I'm a big fan of female bodybuilders, like I said before. And I'm a big fan of this lady right here. This is one Miss Jacqueline Jay Fuchs, or, we either call her Jay Fuchs, Jacqueline Fuchs. Most time I go by Jay Fuchs. She is a bodybuilder out of the country of Switzerland. I mean, she has a great, amazing body, great shape. I'm not too much a big fan of tattoos, but with her, I let it go. And she's one of the few women in the sport that has not been to the need of silicone, and I think I respect her for that a lot more, because a lot of female bodybuilders get breast implants so they look more aesthetically pleasing to the judges, more feminine. But she respects her body enough, even though she does have tattoos, not to inject silicone balloons under her chest. But anyway, Jacqueline J. Jacqueline J. Fuchs is, like I said, she was born on July the 31st, 1971, in Zurich, Switzerland. Now, I couldn't find much about her before she was coming up in her early years, but before becoming a bodybuilder, she did find, I find that she had a background, as in combat sports. She competed as a kickboxer and Muay Thai and boxing. Now, back on October, today, 14 years ago today, and I'm just doing the video, 14 years ago today, on October the 1st of 2006, she faced the Muay Thai champ, former UFC women's featherweight champ, and former women's bantamweight contender, Jermaine GDR Go Duck and Run Duranami, in a Muay Thai bout. It was a battle called the Slam 2. The fight went 4 rounds with GDR winning by unanimous decision. There's a video. I will post the video in the description. And people figured that she was much muscular, much bigger, but GDR is a tough competitor. This weekend she had a fight coming up with Juliana Pena, and I'm rooting for Juliana Pena. I'm not a big fan of GDR. She really didn't do that good against Amanda Nunes. If she had better takedown defense, she probably would have went out the champ. And we all know, I know your Holly Holmes fans, Simpson, not a big fan of her because what she did to Holly Holmes when she won the title. But she did one thing. She ducked and run from Cyborg. And this is what I like about this. This is a crossing of two, what I consider one of my favorite sports, bodybuilding and MMA. And this is like two people, one person I like and another person I don't like that much. And this is just something in history. But anyway, after that, Jay took on a turn as a professional boxer. She had a record of 2-2, 2-2-1. She made her debut as a super welterweight back in February of the 9th of 2008. Her first loss was to Pia Porter from Germany. They had a rematch that same year on July the 20th, and this time the fight ended with a draw. After that, she went on a 2-fight winning streak, and her boxing career ended on a loss. It was at the Olympic Arena in Sarajevo in December 17th of the same year of 2008. After a while, Jay decided to switch to bodybuilding. Just her boxing for a time. And she switched to bodybuilding. And she made her amateur debut at the 2010 Swiss Bodybuilding National Championships. The next year, she returned to the Swiss Nationals, and this time earning a shot at the 2012 Arnold Amateur European show, getting first place in the women's female bodybuilding division. Next year, she returned to the Arnold Amateur Europe, but did not place. She the NPC dropped European bodybuilding division from the lineup. As you know, that was around the time when 2013 was the scene that the NPC and IFBB was exiting female bodybuilding from, the lineup. As you know, they dropped a lot of European, they had the NPC European, they dropped that, and you wouldn't get fresh new European bodybuilders to help with the IFBB, help more, but I think the last two that came in that year in 2013 was Lisa Cross and Virginia Sanchez when they placed in the Arnold Amateur Europe back in 2013. They were the last two to officially come in from Europe before they dropped the and also the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic. They dropped female bodybuilding, the Miss Them National after that 2013, and then 2014 after that they dropped the Miss Olympia. But let's get off of that. But anyway, so Jan sat out 2014, and she was working on her modeling and acting career. She also worked on some artwork and made workout videos while as a training content for fitness and related content. She also earned various sponsors from different health and nutrition companies, such as Omega and Do It Yourself. She finally returned to bodybuilding back in 2015 at the IFBB Tampa Bay Pro, where she got 5th place at the Tampa Bay and also won the Wings of Strength Best Poser Award. Now, the next year, she came back and she competed at the 2016 New York Pro, where she took 1st place, winning the women's bodybuilding division. And she won another posing award, which was sponsored by the MGL, which is called Muscle Girls Live. Now, Muscle Girls Live is a website where you get to video chat with female bodybuilders. It's been around for a while. It's ran by Melody Specco. It was run by Melody Specco, but she sold it to Jay Woods, where I heard from, and she gets paid for it because she got the name attached to it. But it's one of 2 or 3 most popular bodybuilding websites where you get to talk to women on live feed and they do little stuff. I'm not gonna put the description in here because YouTube don't want to put me anything adult. So you just Muscle Girls Live, and there's another one called herbiceps.com. So check them out if you're a big fan of female bodybuilders. Now, after that, the next year, as she competed at the because she won the 2016 Chicago Pro, she was able to get an opportunity. I think it was 2017, the 2016 Chicago Pro. She got the opportunity to compete at the 2nd annual Wings of Strength Rising Phoenix show. And as you know, the Rising Phoenix show is the world championship for the female bodybuilding. As you know, they got rid of female bodybuilding, and she was able to compete at the 2016 show, but she placed 11th. She actually placed 12th that year. But Jay did return 2017, and she competed at the Tampa Bay, but she got 5th place. So she missed out on going to the Rising Phoenix again. Now, Jay returned in 2018, and she competed again at Chicago Pro. But that year, she got 3rd place. Nah, to me, the judges, personally, I felt that I did a video about this, and I was just I can't, it was just unfair. She had a great condition, she had great shape, but personally, I felt she should have won the show. But the judges felt that she came in a little blocky for her condition for the show, and Jerry felt she missed her conditioning mark for the Chicago Pro. A few weeks later, she bounced back by winning the 1st place at the Lenda Norfolk Pro Show, and this gave her another shot at the 2018. No, actually the 2018 Wings of Strength Rising Phoenix show. But she got to the show and she only got be able to make the 11th place. That was better from the other time when she got 12. But 11 is pretty good. Now Jay decided to sit out 2019 to work on developing more size to her physique for the 2020 season. But before the COVID-19 pandemic hit, she was planning on returning at either the Tampa Bay or the Chicago Pro. But with the restrictions, travel ban in Europe, she might, miss. She might even do some other shows. Now, there's a couple of possibilities. She shall be at the Romania Muscle Fest or sit out the rest of the year. till there's lift on travel restrictions for her for them to come back. Because a lot of European bodybuilders, they can't really come to America. There's the EU, the UK, have a strict travel ban on coming to America. Because right now they have overseas, like in Europe, they have put some good controls when it comes down to the COVID. Their death rates are under I think 1,000 person and 1,000 persons in a week compared to America, because they have put in precautions for their people, and the people are following them. Oh, you still have some people that kind of like, yeah, but America, we're a spoiled kid. We want to prove everybody that we're right, and that's the problem about that. But anyway, let's get back to Jay. Now, for her achievement in various competitions, Jay has been regarded as one of the most best bodybuilders in the world, and I'm a fan of Jay's. I love her physique. She has a great body. I mean, I'm amazing, and she is getting a little more size to her, and it's just amazing. And I love this picture too, right here. Oh my God, she has some lovely eyes. Now, I think she has some sexy eyes. I can't lie. And like I said, I respect the fact that she's not like so many other female bodybuilders. She has not been to silicone. I follow Jay Fuchs on social media, like IG, Facebook, Twitter. Sometimes I make comments about her on the. She likes my comments, and I would love to, if I get a chance, if I get to a point where my site's get better. I'm still trying to work. I have some issues with my computer right now. I'm still trying to work on and take care of it. I would love to do an interview with her. Right now, I still want to get back to my interview with Brittany Brooks if I can. I'm also talking with Donna Salibi about doing an interview. I really want to stretch out and do some more interviews, but I would like to do one with Jay Fuchs. I think she has an amazing body. I mean, just amazing. And her size is coming on pretty good. She's getting good size. But there's a possibility that she might do the Muscle Fest show, because, that's in Romania, and Romania is not too far from Switzerland. I think, the restrictions are more looser between those countries than anybody else. It's also next week they're supposed to be the European Championships in Spain. That's also a possibility. But I'd like to see Jay return. It's been kind of quiet with her out of the competition. But like I said, I'm a big fan of Jay Fuchs. And like I said, it's just, yes, I'm going back to this picture. Oh my God. If I saw her in my bed, I don't know what to do. But anyway, it's your man, All the Rage, George Page. Like, don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.